G'day folks, this is Sim. Welcome back to 7 Days To Die, done from down under, and we're back in Navasgain County, Arizona. And, well, the results are in. And after my thousands of YouTube subscribers have commented, it's pretty much a bit of a tie. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I am going to stick it out for the time being, see how things play out. I'm still looking forwards to the improved work on the biomes and the terrain gen that's going to be hopefully coming with Alpha 13. Plus there's a whole lot of other really cool stuff that looks like it's on its way as well. So we're going to continue with what we've got here, and if we're going to continue with what we've got here, we need to make some adjustments. We need to make this place defensible. We need a bolt hole to be able to run to if it's not, and we are definitely going to have to move some of our stuff away from the base. And that's predominantly going to be the cook fires and the forge. You might recall from my Alpha 10 series that I had those quite a fair distance away, and that's because they do generate a lot of heat, as we've already discovered, and that means that we really need to be attracting that heat in a different direction. Now, if I'm going to have to do base defenses, it's day 13 now, which means we've probably got another horde on its way in a couple of days' time. You can see we've had some activity going on here. We've got a couple down there, and the longer we stay around here, the more likely we'll get a small random horde flowing through. It's a bit off target. So is that. That's terrible. That's better. Need to check the corpses. The other thing that I want to do is I want to be able to make an attempt to clear out the farm over there, because I'm thinking about using that as my bolt hole for the time being. We've got more company around here. They're just going to be random walkers. Alright, so, well, first things first, I'm going to have to do a ton of gathering, and that is not going to be particularly exciting stuff. The other thing that I want to do is have a quick look, and what have we got here? We're crafting up arrows. We'll keep that going. I've already made an additional campfire up, and I'm going to move that away shortly. But let's have a look at my character. So I'm now level 9 with 8 deaths, which is really sad. And when I do restart the next series, I think I'm going to go back to my roots and do more of a survival guide. I'm going to take it a lot more carefully, and provided there aren't any horrific changes that break the game mechanics in Alpha 13, we'll see how it all pans out. Okay, so at level 9, with a bit to go to level up, I think we might take it up to level 10 before I try to craft anything to see if we get any improvements. So what I need to do firstly is I need to get some wood, and more damage is being done to that bridge. It's going to come down, and I wouldn't mind salvaging some of the scrap from it, but I've got to be careful I don't kill myself in the process. I need to test something because it's been a little while since I've done this. You've got a couple of options obviously when it comes to gathering stone. Some people just like to run around and pick them up, and you can generally gather quite a few quite quickly that way. Other people like to find bird's nest. I don't want to let it, empty bird's nest, boring. Other people like to find these stones here and break them down. Once you've got a semi-decent axe, it's not too bad. You get 3 pieces of small stone, but you also get iron fragments out of these, which is very, very helpful. And you can repeat the process on each of the 3 pieces, so you end up with a bit of stuff. Now, because of these rock outcrops, this stuff wasn't normally quite so easily accessible, although it's still fairly easy to get to stone. But we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits with the pickaxe. And let's just have a quick look now and see what we've got if I bring the right key up. So that gives us a piece of this particular sort of stone. We've already gathered quite a bit from those ones there, so I just want to have a quick look, because I have a feeling we can break these down and we get 8. So it's probably 6 or 1, half a dozen of the other as to whether it's worthwhile to do it that way. But I'm going to keep these because we are going to be making up another forge once I get the necessary materials, because I'm going to have to kill quite a bit of livestock to get the hide, or we might get lucky and get a dog pack, you never know. But I think we'll just quickly grab a little bit of this, and that way I'll have the stone that I need to make the new forge when the time comes. But what I'm basically going to do is I'm probably going to skip a day here, because I'm not sure whether you guys are really that interested in just watching me run around and basically gather wood and stone and other materials. Now, if you do want to see that sort of thing, then leave a comment, let me know what you think. But for now, I'm going to cut out, and I'll come back if anything interesting happens. But I'm just going to have to go beat on a few trees for a while and gather up a few odds bods. So, catch us all soon. Just checking back in for a sec. We've got a tiny little horde just wandering through here at the moment. Nothing particularly spectacular. What we'll do is we'll just wait a bit, let them pass, and then what we might do is come around behind, see if there are any nurses, and if necessary we'll take them out, see whether we can get lucky. The nurses are pretty slow, but they also tend to hang out with the big fellas. And the other thing we've got to watch out for, of course, is the fact that there'll be a couple of crawlers. Okay, I can see one nurse over there. Let's see what our long range shooting is like. I haven't done that yet, and this is not a crossbow, so it's not going to be great. And of course she's walking in the wrong direction. Let's see if we can lead this shot just a little. No, not enough. Oh yeah, we got her. Just need to get her attention more than anything. Don't see the crawlers yet, but they will be coming along behind. Oh, there's a stag over there. Oh, don't run away. Oh, I missed him. Okay, where are you, girl? You're taking your time. Oh, still not great with the long range. That just slid over. Come on. Oh, I'm shocking today. Might be time to clean my mouse. It's a terrible waste of arrows. Oh well, healing bandage won't go astray. Now, I can hear something going a little bit nuts, and I suspect it's probably one of the crawlers hooked up on something. But where's that deer gone? We saw it fall down here just a second ago. There it is. Looks like it's stuck in there. Let's see if we can catch it. Gonna need the hide, so we may as well, and it is very quiet. They certainly don't seem to bleed out like they used to, that's for sure. Oh, and there's a bear. Shall we have another crack at killing a bear? That's probably a dumb idea. But we really do need to get an idea of what it takes to take one of these guys out. We know they're fast. Okay, and oh, and he has a heck of a reach on him. That's interesting. I didn't expect him to be able to hit me from that distance, so that's good to know. Not going to worry about aiming while we're running, but we are going to have to do a lot of running to keep in front of him. But I'm in better position now. Oh, he is fast. Let's run a little more. We'll keep control of the stamina. We're doing okay. Wow! He really is quick. I'm almost dead. And good thing I'm not bleeding. Let's just run a little bit further. Yeah, man, they're mean and they're fast. I've got to get far enough away to be able to heal. Oh, and I think I can hear a crawler or something. I need to get up somewhere safe. There we go. Got a little bit of excitement after all. Let's quickly heal before I end up in a really bad way. I want to kill that bear. I'm committed now, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a fair way over here. He's probably going to do a ton of damage. Let's run. No, I didn't hit him. What is the drop like? I've got to get an idea of how much drop we've got at distance. Yeah, okay, so that was well above his head. Okay, let's get up here fast. And now if I fall down on him, I'm a dead man. We both realise that, don't we? What am I saying we both? Well, the bear does. He's going to kill me. Let's see how many arrows it takes to kill him from up here. Let's see how much damage he does to the building. I'm not hitting him in the head, so I'm not going to be getting full damage. We are going to have to look at a way of making a bear trap or some way of killing bears. The fact that he's got his head stuck. Oh, he's broken something already. Let's get over this way a little bit. Oh, and get up here. Maybe we can get a shot on his head. No. I could be losing the corner of my building here. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Alright. Okay, so we've got an idea now of what it's going to take these guys out. It's another block broken, which means this could start falling on me at any time. Wow, he's tough. And I should be gathering materials. Okay. He's not moving. Did we kill? No, he's making noise. Alright, let's try something, shall we? Oh, there he is. Okay, can I get a shot on him? Oh, he's got his head buried in the... Okay, that's going to be a problem if he keeps getting his head buried in... He's breaking my ladder too, so... Okay, we got him. That took a lot of hits. Alright. Let's see what we get out of this fella. 8 hides, bear meat, fat. Okay, well, that was definitely worth it. Although that was a lot of arrows. Let's get rid of the corpse. And now it's, what, 20, so it's about nearly 9 o'clock. Let's get this smelly stuff put away. Oh, is it not going to let me jump up and get onto that ladder again? Oh, yeah, they really are tricky. I mean, having the bottom one off, I know it does help to stop zombies from climbing up, but yeah, it's a bit of a bother. Now, let's have a quick look. So I've never killed a bear before. I have no idea. We know it's going to give us food poisoning. What can we do with it? I'm assuming that all we can really do is cook it, which I don't want to do right now. I don't know of any recipes that use it, so let's throw it in there. And might as well throw that in there as well. I'm going to need that animal fat. Need to get my food boosted up a little bit. Okay, so that hide is, well, that's almost all that we need for the next forge, so that's pretty decent. Okay, I'm doing okay with wood and a few other bits and pieces. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got that. Do I have any pipes on me? Still got a bit of metal. I'm going to have to put some thought into my chest shortly. Starting to get a few odds bods building up here, and I'm going to have to make this a little bit easier to understand what I'm doing. Okay, I don't think I've got any pipes on me, so what we're going to do is we are going to craft, not that one, resources, short iron pipe, and we just want to do the one, so we'll craft that. That's going to actually give us 3, which is fine. And let's go and have a quick look at the... Oh, it's time. Alright. Well, I'm going to hang about a bit and we'll finish up this crafting, and then I might take a break and catch us in the morning. This is going to be, like I said, a double episode. It's not going to be too long, but I've got some more off-camera stuff to do, so we'll go through 2 days. So let's just hunker down and finish crafting this stuff up quickly, because we don't want to be making too much noise soon. So we want the bellows, and it'll be a little while. It's just wood, and okay, so we've got all of that. No, we don't. So I didn't grab the bloody materials. Hang on a sec. Making this sort of stuff up at night is probably not the smartest of ideas, but we'll give it a shot. We might get some experience out of it too. Now I've got a funny feeling. Oh, I might not have the clay. I think I need some clay. Let's just get back to here first. Now we've got what we need for that. I have a feeling that the forge recipe requires 1 clay, and I've got a feeling that I might have crafted it all up, but there should be some around here. Just the fertile dirt is not going to help. That's just food over here and gun supplies. Alright, okay, well look, I'll see yous in the morning unless something interesting happens tonight, and we'll carry on from there. Okay, so pretty eventful night, and I've basically just been sorting out my chests and trying to get things into some semblance of order. One thing that I have done is I've crafted myself up a bunch of frames, and I've gone with the ramp frames, and the main reason for that is they're just a little bit cheaper. So it's not a lot, but it saves on the wood. I've had a couple of small hordes go by, but nothing particularly spectacular. Now what is going to be fun is placing, because I'm not sure what's going on. It used to be that you could get it right on the edge and you could place it down below, but for some reason it doesn't want to allow me to do that anymore. So it's making placing, see, that's what we needed to do, and then I've got to change the position, and oh, don't do that. Rotate these around to get them where I want them. Don't do that. That's the position that I want them in. So I should be able to plonk that one down there. and then hopefully they will stay in the layout that I want, and that will just stop the spider zombies from getting up. I will have to do some special ones for the corners. Nobody below me. Now this is going to get tricky again because, yeah, it's not too shabby, but of course I'm going to have to re-rotate these. So let me get these all into the position that I want them in. Get up there. Whoops, that should be it. Alright, and I've done it from the wrong side, so they're going to be probably wrong. Oh no, that's okay. So look, give me a sec and I'll come back once I've got these ones down and we'll head out again. Okay, so we got some troublemakers downstairs causing a bit of havoc, so it's time to head down before they do too much damage to the place. Not sure exactly where it is, so I can hear it. Probably managed to get itself inside trying to break out. Yeah, I can definitely hear the damage. There you are. You are... Don't you hit me. That's not allowed. Now there's a big fella that I shot down here, so we may as well check his... well, wasn't much worth checking. We've got to find the clay to finish our work off, and we need to do some repairs around here. Looks like they've been through this place a bit. Now I should have some frames. Whoops, that's not frames, but I'm going to need some more. And I probably should have made up some wood while I was thinking of... Oh, they really tore through here, didn't they? Alright, well, that's okay. That's what these are for. And things will get interesting once I start putting the spikes down. Let's have a look around here, see what damage the bear did. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I'll be able to fix that from the outside. We'll have a look at the front. And the front's looking pretty good, although again I'm going to need the wood to do the repairs. So this place isn't looking too bad. We will make sure we've got structural support wherever we need it. And I'll probably... How did you... Well, where did you come from? That's a little strange. Oh, okay, must have been the girl, but somehow her corpse turned into that. Lovely. I'll break this down and salvage the iron. I can probably do the same with these, but the other thing I've got to be aware of is that the more stuff that I break here, the more noise that I'm going to make, and the more attention we're going to attract. Okay, so first things first, let's get back upstairs. And let's just grab some bits and pieces. Let's get the frames out so they're not annoying everybody, including myself. And alright, now 2 iron ingots I don't believe is enough. I've forgotten what the recipe for an axe is, so let's have a quick look. Axe. Not axe 3, just axe. Fire axe. Oh, it's just the 2. Alright, I'm gonna waste these because I've got the ability to make more metal, because I really want to see... I just leveled up to level 10, so I want to see what our bonuses are and see if we can get something a little bit better than this slow one. So let's craft that. What happened? What did I miss? I've got sticks. Why won't they let me... Why won't they let me craft that? What am I missing? Did I not pick up the ingots? What's the bet I didn't pick up the ingots? Yeah, no, I'm doing what I do so well. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, yeah, let's do that now. I don't know. Alright, fire axe. Craft. Give me something nice. Here we go, orange. So that's quality 127 versus 43. This will make a huge difference, and I can scrap that down and I'll be able to get some metal back out of that. In fact, I'm going to have to double check that, but I thought it was 3 scrap iron per. Let's have a quick look. Okay. So that's, yeah, capacity 3. Don't have any fuel in there at the moment. So what does that give us? Okay, so we're going to get 1 ingot back out of the axe. That's not too shabby, that's okay. And I think there's already some metal in there at the moment anyway. We won't worry about that too much. Alright, we'll throw this in here. So I don't really have enough to be smelting too much down right now, but we'll fix that soon enough. We're going to take the iron fragments with us. And everything else that we've got, we will put away all of the extra fibre up here because we will have a use for that later. And let's get our butts into gear because I've got work to do. I have got more frames to put around the outside edge. I've got spikes to lay down, which means I'm going to need a ton of trees, and time is of the essence. So again, I will be cutting out and I will meet you all again soon. Okay, we may not be getting as much done as I wanted because it's getting late, and I've just had a medium-sized horde decide that they want to come right through, right onto the corner of the building because I happened to be here at the time that they decided to spawn in. Got to be careful, there's a crawler down there, but I just want to draw them away as best I can from the actual main base area. So before it gets too dark, let's just head down this way and hope that the majority of them follow me through. Some of them may go around the building if we're lucky, and we should be okay, but we'll see how we go. And what we'll do is we'll just run along the creek bed here quickly, and keep an eye out for some clay. Hopefully there'll be some along the creek, although I know they've changed the spawns and you've got to kind of look for red dirt on the ground as well. And we've only got about an hour or 2 left before it gets dark. I'm still not seeing any red dirt, and I wanted to finish that forge off and get some stuff done. And to make life even more interesting, I was really smart and I forgot to bring my shovel with me. So we won't waste too much more time. We'll just have a quick scout around here. And if we don't see any clay straight away, we'll run back. Let's just head back across this little creek. Yeah, this definitely looks like brown dirt, not red dirt, but just in case. I hate doing this with my pickaxe, but it's all I've got. Oh no, that was clay. Okay, that was all we needed. Sweet. So what we will do now is we'll head back. Get back across this creek. I'll leave that girl behind. Hope that I haven't got myself turned around and lost. No, hang on, that's the lake. I did get myself turned around. I need to go this way. I need to have a look at the map and make sure that I'm going the wrong bloody way. Let's get the stamina back up. In fact, I can have a drink. Let's head back over this way, recheck the map. I'm still not moving quite in the right direction. And now I'm really pushing my luck because it's coming up on 10 o'clock. And I've got a feeling that the times have changed slightly, so let's do this quickly, shall we? We've got the clay. Forge. Oh dear, yep. Alright. We're about to find out if they're going to start running. But I got a bad feeling that that's a hornet over there. Oh yeah, they're running. There's a horde coming through, including burners. Okay, and it's day 14. Yeah, I've mucked this up. Oh, and dogs too. Oh boy. And there's another runner. Let's get over here. we're going to have to try and get around behind. I don't know why I was so convinced I had another day. Not seeing anything there. I thought for some reason that because of the way the game was playing that I had day 15, because I thought the first day 7 horde actually came on day 8. But obviously I'm wrong. Oh, look at all these guys. Okay, let's get in here and let's get up here fast. And do I have frames? Now that was not where it was supposed to go. The problem, of course, is that let's hunker down. We are undetected, so we did pretty well to sneak in, but they're probably going to be attracted to the building anyway. And yeah, just to add insult to injury, I I know you all saw me do it. I threw my club down on the ground and didn't pick it up, and it was a really good one too. So that was real intelligent of me. Let's have a quick look at what we've got here now. We've got 18 arrows. It is probably not a good time to be low on materials, so let's craft up a bunch of these and keep our eyes on what's going on. I might be lucky because the primary horde, I think, was actually running just past my building. So because I was out and about, they may not be zeroing right in on me, but if we get another horde come through, anything is possible. And it also depends a lot on whether or not we get one of those insane hordes that just never quits. You might remember that from Series 10 if you've watched that series. And it's happened before in multiplayer as well on Alpha 10, where you would get a horde turn up and it would just keep coming, and it would come from the night all the way through the next day and into the next night, and it just wouldn't quit. If we get one of those before we get our preparations in place, we are probably going to be right royally rogered. However, we are definitely pushing the limits when it comes to time. So we're going to have to cut here and come back in the next episode and see what happens in the morning, assuming that I get to the morning. Well, thanks for joining me again. Hope you liked the episode. I certainly look forward to seeing you all again in the next one. And until then, take care of each other, everybody, and ciao for now.